Welcome back. This is my third chat, exploring wisdom that has been passed down for thousands of years, warning people about bad habits or mindsets that trip us up in our finances. The previous two videos looked at procrastination and fear-fueled excuses. Let's explore the third danger, quitting too soon. Getting halfway there and then not completing the job. You know, in my job, I get to talk to lots of people about life and money, and one of the most common mistakes is we quit too soon. You know, the ancient sage, he paints a bit of a comic picture to explain this. The sluggard puts his fork in the pie, but is too lazy to lift it to his mouth. It's kind of a sad picture, isn't it? To get halfway there and then quit before you get the enjoyment, the fruit of the labor. Now, of course, there are times to quit, but we need to make sure it is for the right reason and at the right time. The example we looked at in this proverb is not a good reason. Laziness is not a good reason to quit. Although I have to admit that sometimes I'm guilty of it. You know, thinking about this, I think about making a budget. We've all heard the importance of making a budget, and I've made a budget dozens of times. Gone through the hard work of recording my expenses, writing it down, figuring how I'm going to spend it. But do I stick to that budget? No. It's too much work to do that. It requires too much effort, too much discipline. And so I quit the process before it's done. I stop before the important part. I do the hard work of making the pie, but then I just stick my fork in it and don't get the benefit. The fork's in, but the laziness stops me getting the benefit. Not living by a spending plan then so often leads to spending too much money, or at the very least, wondering where all the money went at the end of the month. Now, it might not be laziness that causes you to quit too soon. Perhaps it's discouragement. It might set in before we bring in the one more element, the advice, the little bit more time or something that would make it work. Financial success requires keeping at it and not quitting too soon. You know, a while ago I was listening to an investment fund manager about building wealth. And he said this: snowballs start as snowflakes, then very small snowballs, and then they get going and become big. You know, saving and investing into retirement funds can be really discouraging at first. It can feel like snowflakes on the ground. We just saved $20, $50, maybe $100 a month. And it just sort of seems like it melts away, and it's easy to quit before those snowflakes become a small snowball. And then the snowball really gets rolling and compounding happens and it gets amazing. Don't quit too soon. Well, the book of Proverbs is in the Bible, and it has tons more great advice about handling money. But these three bad habits or mistakes caught my attention because one by one, they're mistakes that I've made and habits that I have to keep ensuring I don't fall into. I'd encourage you to read the book of Proverbs in the Bible and check out more wisdom on money and life. You can also follow the links in this video to explore with some of my friends ancient wisdom about how to do life well.